I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hello everyone, I'm challenging myself today. I'm actually going to try to not edit this vlog very much. And I know I say that I do that on Tortilla Talk Tuesdays. A chipmunk! Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna try not to edit this kind of at all. I'm just in so much pain. I'm really struggling with my shoulder pain right now. It hurts to even like pick up my phone. And I haven't had this kind of shoulder pain in a really long time. Usually I get shoulder and back pain like from just being overworked and my muscles being tired and whatever. And I've had issues with my shoulder for a very long time. But in the past, it was always spurred by being in a very stressful environment. And when I removed myself from the stressful environment, like it got better for the most part. But now, where I'm in a stressful environment I can't really get out of because it's America. So, but I also, it's spurred by my editing. For some reason, editing hurts right now. Kind of everything hurts with it. So, and I'm not sitting here trying to just complain. I'm just letting you know why this vlog will straight up just probably not be edited at all. And I know you'll probably be thinking like, well, then why don't you just not post a vlog? Like literally no one cares if you don't post a vlog. I know that. But I love it. Like I feel like, especially when I'm not feeling well, I'm not sick or anything, but it's just my shoulder and just like life just kind of feels like bleh. When I don't feel good, like one thing that helps me to feel normal is to vlog and talk things out loud. And I don't know why. It's just, I guess because most of my life, this is just what I've done. So it helps me to feel more normal. So when I take this part of my life away, it makes me feel worse. So that's why I'm coming up with this little solution of vlogging without editing. And it's going to be such a challenge for me because I am so in my head these days about everything that I say and overanalyzing everything I say, everything I do. How are people going to take it? And people aren't going to like me. They're going to think I'm boring. They're going to think I'm stupid. They're going to, like, I overanalyze everything. I'm going to offend someone if I word this the wrong way. I want to make sure I'm delicate. I don't hurt anyone's feelings. And I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. And, you know, the list goes on and on. So to challenge myself to not edit and just let myself be boring and just let life happen how it happens today is going to be very hard for me. And that might sound very dumb. Like people probably be like, who cares? Like, what do you mean? But it's going to be like, it's going to be a big struggle for me. But like I said, I still want to vlog. So I'm just going to kind of bring the camera along. And I did a vlog a week ago-ish that was, you know, a little bit more raw, but it was still edited. Like, you know, people are like, oh, I like this vlog. It feels like kind of artsy and real and whatever. And this is not going to be like that because that I did like put a lot of time and effort into making it look like a way that I wanted it to look in my head. This is straight up just going to be boring, like raw footage. So all that being said, I'm going to go look at rocks because that always makes me feel better. But straight up, like I couldn't even do my hair. Like I can't even like blow dry my bangs. Like it hurts to hold the blow dryer. That's how weak this arm feels to me. So I'm just gonna look a mess and be a mess. And if you're wanting to join me in on that, that's great. So let's go look at some rocks. This clip is about 4 minutes long. Normally, a clip 4 minutes long, I would probably cut down to like 30 seconds. So the fact that it's already 4 minutes long is stressing me out. But, oh well, let's go look at rocks. I asked Eric to make me a quesadilla, but then I ended up making the quesadilla because I'm the worst kind of person.
I put it together, I put it on the pan.
Yeah, it was so sweet. And then I was like...
Too much cheese.
Wake me up, Scotty. Is that from a movie?
Wake me up, Scotty?
Is that a thing?
Beam me up, Scotty. It's from Star Wars. Wake me up, Scotty.
Whose name is Scotty in Star Wars? Whose name is Scotty in Star Trek? I thought all the names are like Chewbacca and R2-D79.
He's like the Scottish, fittingly Scotty is the Scottish like engine guy.
I'm so tired. Ow. Because I'm too messy and I'm too clean.
Song kind of fits you because you're so messy, but when you clean, you like.
You know what?
Like a psychopath.
I would say you're just as messy as me.
Yeah.
Oh!
But the weird thing is.
That's the first time in our whole relationship you've ever admitted that.
You're such an idiot.
I always find it so funny when influencers set up the camera and then walk into frame like they didn't know the camera was rolling. I just did that, and I've done it many times in my life, and it always feels so weird when I do it. I'm always like, this is weird, I don't like this. But I don't know, guys. It's artsy, isn't it? It's cool. It's a slice of life that's fake. I'm just gonna see if any of these rocks are ready for the next stage. And I have something exciting that I wanna do today. So a long time ago, Flynn and Eric and I used to go to the beach and go out on a pier and like use this underwater fishing camera to see what was under the pier. And Eric lost those underwater cameras, so we haven't been able to use them for months. But some of the most magical memories and moments I have had with Flint have been with those underwater cameras. And I bought a new one, and I really want to go use it today, but it looks like it might rain, so I want it to rain. California needs the rain. But at the same time, if it rains, we probably won't be able to go. Okay, time to rinse out rocks. I put too much grit in this one. You can see the ratio is a little off because the grit is very thick and sludgy. Sometimes I don't do the ratio quite right. And this would be a good example of that. Oh! Ta-da! Okay, here comes the big one. Oh my God. This one looks like I didn't have enough grit in it, or I had too much water in it. It's hard to get the ratios just right every single time. All right, I am trying to do my bangs a little bit because having all my hair pulled back tight on the top of my head was giving me a headache. And I just got in a battle with a child because that's what happens when you're a parent. Sometimes kids have meltdowns, just like how I have meltdowns daily, I'm sure, just in a different way. But I just had like an hour-long meltdown battle with a child. And people sometimes ask me about that, like in comments. They'll be like, do your kids ever have tantrums? Do you ever like have it? And yes, they're kids. Like 100 billion%, my kids throw fits, they have hard times, they fight, like all kids do. And today was just a really rough one. Like Eric and I had to, like I started I didn't start the tantrum, but I started the process of trying to help with the tantrum. Hold on. So I started I was there when the tantrum started, and then I had to tap out after a long period of time, and then Eric was there for a little bit, and then Eric was like, I gotta tap out. So then I did. So that's a fun parenting strategy, is kind of tapping out and knowing when you need to tap out. Hard, but important thing to know. I love this stuff. I've showed it to you guys before. It's like, if you have like a receding hairline, you put it on, it's like, oops, receding hairline gone. Anyway, parenting is just, it's hard. And we tend to lean towards the gentle parenting style, or at least that's kind of what I strive to do. It's really hard to do that all the time, but I really do strive to be a respectful, gentle parenter and try to get quieter and not raise my voice and listen and help guide them with how to deal with their feelings as opposed to like doing punishments and whatnot. And that doesn't mean letting your kid get away with anything and like just letting them throw a tantrum. It's more about like trying to make sure they feel seen and heard and understood, and you're good at listening, and the discipline or consequence matches with the issue. So like, it's not that we don't discipline or don't give consequences. It's more like, oh, if you throw that toy, you're showing me that you don't know how to have that toy responsibly. So we're gonna have to take that away for now until you can learn how to have that toy responsibly and treat it with kindness. As opposed to like, oh, you you did something wrong that you weren't supposed to do, and so now I'm going to take away your favorite toy, or you get a timeout. Sometimes we do resort to timeouts because nothing else is working, and timeouts never really work either. But sometimes it feels like nothing works. And it's so frustrating when that happens because it's so hard to not feel like you're just failing your child, because it's my job to teach them how to navigate big feelings and how to self-regulate and how to take care of themselves and understand what each feeling is that they're feeling, and how to process that correctly, and how to express that to people and talk about their feelings in a healthy way and know how to move past them and blah, blah. It's my job to teach them that kind of stuff. So when they're having a hard time, it's, pretty common for me to blame myself for that, because I'm like, well, I was the one who's supposed to teach them how to handle things when they're hard. And I didn't do a good job of that, obviously, if they're having a very hard time. And it's normal to have hard times. Obviously, I have hard times every day of my life. We all know this at this point, but I want to be able to help them through those hard times. And sometimes I just don't know how. And today was one of those things where I went through everything in the playbook of gentle parenting and respectful parenting on dealing with this tantrum. But it was nothing, literally nothing was working. And I was very proud of myself. I stayed very patient the whole time and did everything I could to help guide, but it got to a point where it was I couldn't help them calm down. I needed to wait until they were ready to calm down. And that was just hard to do, because it's really hard when you're the adult to, take a beating essentially when your kid is acting out, and you want to teach them self-respect and teach them that if someone is treating them badly, this is how you should behave if someone's treating you badly. These are the things you say. Hey, I will not let you speak to me that way. Those kind of words, I want to teach them those things. But I also know that I'm the person that they need to practice those skills on. And so there's this hard balance of I need to make sure I'm teaching them how to respect a boundary so that they can do it in the future. But I also need to stay patient in those moments and help guide them through how you should treat someone when they're acting out. I don't know. Am I making any sense? I just feel like it's impossible to figure out the right way to do these things. All I'm trying to say is parenting is freaking hard. And, luckily we got to a good place. And tantrum child finally ended tantrum and, said sorry on their own and said they were feeling a little bit better. And we got a snack and that helped. And we did a calm puzzle, and read a book, and that helps. But it's hard when I know that I can help my child get to a good place with a lot of patience and a lot of time. But then that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes we're in public. Sometimes they're in a classroom setting. Sometimes they're with other people, and not everyone's going to do all of those things that I can do. And that makes me go well, then am I doing it wrong because I'm teaching them that these are all the things that need to happen in order to be okay, but they're not going to have these things in the real world. I don't know. I feel like I'm not making any sense, but my bangs are looking crusty. Yeah, there's not really a right and wrong answer with parenting. Every kid is so different. Stuff that helps Flynn when he's having a hard time, totally different than stuff that helps Maisie, totally different than stuff that helps Wesley. All three of my kids, while we use gentle parenting as a basis, they all need very different things. And it's just hard figuring that out. And I think I'll be figuring that out for the rest of my life. I don't think I'll ever have it fully figured out. I think I will always be learning how to do it better, because I just never feel like I'm doing it well enough. We're gonna try to go to the pier and look at some fish and get some fresh air. We think that'll be helpful.
We got business.
You got business.
Wait, hold on. Oh my God! It's a baby
There's
crab.
also a little baby crab in there too.
Oh my gosh! Oh, a baby decorator!
And there's other baby crabs.
Oh my gosh, that's the
Flynn, watch out! That guy's got big pinchers.
Ooh.
Look at that guy. He's a big old boy. Oh, he wants to go back in the ocean.
Wait, what if those are her babies?
Maybe. That is so cool. A decorated crab and little baby red rock crabs. How
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What's that?
It was a crab. There's
There
a
it
crab.
is.
There's a crab.
What kind of crab is that?
I
Red
think
rock?
it's a maybe a Dungeness crab.
Ooh, look at it. It's so cute.
Look at it. It's so cute.
Look, I thought I saw something.
What do we got? What do we got?
Another baby,
A baby
decorator.
crab.
And two. Grandma, we got two baby decorator crabs.
Not much over here, Flynn. There's more on the other side.
Sharing is caring.
Sherry, baby.
That's not how the song that I'm
Oh,
singing goes.
Sorry.
Sharing is caring. La 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 la.
Flynn and Eric found an abandoned hoop net, which is illegal. You can't do that on the piers here. And they're pulling it up to see if there's anything in it.
It's the longest rope in the world.
There's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it?
Nope. It's broken.
Now this could be ours.
It could be. Well, we don't want to leave it and have it be trash in the ocean, right?
Yeah,
wasn't one of your rules like if you see litter, you have to pick it up?
Because if we leave it in the ocean, it's just kind of like littering in the ocean, and we don't want to do that. The spot we're in today is a little foggy in the ocean, so it's hard to see anything with this camera. It's poop? Well, we're going to check our trap with this camera and see if there's anything in it so we can know if we can pull it up, because it's getting dark. So we're going to have to leave soon. Oh, a fish! A fish just swam past me. Oh, there's a fishy. There's a couple fishies. Cuties. Yeah, I can't even find the trap, love. I don't know where it landed.
Okay, then let's just pull up the trap.
Can't
There's
find
not going to
it.
be anything in it because we didn't wait long enough. You want me to still pull it up?
Yeah. Wait, there's some baby stuff. There's some baby crabs.
Oh yeah, there's tiny little babies. They're so cute. There's a lot of little babies.
Oh, Dad, we got a baby Pacific rock crab. Oh, that is the tiniest one. This is a California.
Hi.
This is a California.
Cool. We're just doing science.
How do you catch it? Do you have a trap?
It's this hoop net. We drop it down
How
at
long do you have to keep it down there?
15 minutes, 10
That's it?
minutes.
This is the baby red
Yeah.
rock
It's not like a
crab.
lobster trap, you know?
It's a red
You have
rock
to put
crab.
days, so-
And this
What
is
is
the
that?
Pacific.
Is it? I don't know. Man. That's really cool.
The
Yeah, he
Pacific.
does.
Yeah, we actually caught and grown up one of those. Oh my gosh.
Of course. Last one pulled up, and it looks like we got something maybe. What is that, Flynn?
Giant.
Kelp crab.
Oh, kelp crab. I love kelp crabs. He's too feisty.
this at me.
Oh my, oh my. Wow, look at that. That's so cool.
Mom, look.
What?
It's the spotted
Whoa. Oh, it's a spotted kelp crab. Oh, he's so pretty.
The spotted kinds are rare. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he's
fast.
he's beautiful.
Wait, did he lose his two back legs?
Oh, it looks like, I don't know.
He lost one of his back
He lost one of his legs. Did they grow back?
Yeah, they grow back. Oh my gosh, he is feisty and fast.
He is feisty. Here, pull up a decorator for me. Those are my favorite. I think they're so funny.
My favorite are kelp crabs.
I like kelp crabs too. Pacific rock
That is-
crab.
Yeah, that's a Pacific.
Looks like that could be, yeah.
He's playing possum.
Yeah, he's playing possum. Oh, he's so cute. Hello, everyone. I'm editing this video, and it is a challenge. This has been very challenging for me and will continue to be a challenge for me. I did still, obviously, edit some of this. It wasn't just long, unedited clips. There's a lot of cuts in it. And even with the cuts that I made, I'm like so uncomfortable with just letting it be. And maybe this is just a really good experience for myself to try to force myself to just let things be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes life just is. And sometimes you don't need to edit a video a bunch. But I am watching it back just like, this is so not interesting. But I still want to post and share my life. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think if you even made it this far. And if you did, please leave questions for Tortilla Talk tomorrow. It'll probably be a similar video if I do one at all. But honestly, even the minimal amounts of editing that I did on this vlog, my arm is throbbing. My fingers are tingling from just the pain. So I have doctor's appointments this week. And, hopefully I'll get it all sorted out with physical therapy and doctors and everything in between. But in the meantime, when and if I post videos, they're just going to be not very edited like this one. So I hope you guys don't mind, and thank you for your patience. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. And don't forget to leave Tortilla Talk questions. All right, see you tomorrow.